I'm turning the tables.
So I want to introduce Kethryn Cavender. You're from The Snake.
Yes, I am.
I just wanted to introduce you. Thank you for coming on Turning the Tables.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And I heard that you're very impactful. You win the Snake on the first episode.
I did.
Oh my gosh. So can you tell me a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So when I first came out of those crates, I knew that I wanted to try.
Wait, I keep hearing these crates.
Yes.
So they put you in a crate?
They put us in crates in this huge field in the middle of Argentina. It is over 100 degrees and we are just dying. It's so hot. So we get in these crates and we jump out and you see all of these people around you. And it is the most wild group of people you can imagine. I mean, there's a priest, a police officer, OnlyFans creator, a cheerleader. It is a huge diversity of career paths. So I was really shocked when I came out. I didn't expect it. I mean, I work in tech, so I was the boring little tech nerd that they had, and I was like, oh God, there's going to be some huge personalities here.
Yeah, and how did they reach out to you?
So I found The Snake because, actually, The Bachelor, I followed their producers. And because I really liked Joey and I wanted to be on his season. But I found the love of my life instead.
Oh, okay.
So I saw one of the Bachelor producers post on their story asking if anyone was interested in a new show. And it was a manipulation game. And I was like, I can do that. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, I slid up and then, one interview with me and they're like, she's crazy. We should get her. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, I kind of sailed through those auditions.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. I mean, how does it feel to be the villain of the show?
I love being the villain of the show. Are you kidding me?
I was on House of Villains.
Okay, good. I mean, I always root for the villains. I mean,
I know at first I'm like, I don't belong on this show. I'm not a villain. But then I guess, you're right. Everyone does root for the villain. You're so right about that.
And the thing is, it's a competition.
The villains make it funner, make it more funner.
Make it fun. So I love being the villain. I knew I wanted to be the villain going in. I was like, I'm going to play the game. I'm going to play the game really hard. So that's what I came to do. And I think I did a good job out of it. I mean, you see me saying some insane things in those confessionals, but whatever, it makes good TV.
No, I'm like, I can't wait to keep watching because it sounds amazing.
It was an amazing experience.
Did you have the cockroaches all over you too?
Yes, we did have the cockroaches.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And what you don't I don't know if they're going to show this, but I want to add this because this is so funny. My partner Jordan, they're supposed to tell you to pull it after on 3 or whatever, but Jordan accidentally pulled it too early. So I was sitting with the cockroaches on me for 10 minutes before we started, and I was panicking this box, and I didn't tell her.
Oh my God.
Because I didn't want her to freak out and ruin the game. But I was freaking out.
Wow, you're amazing. So you had it on you for 10
extra minutes, yeah.
Oh my God, I would be so mad.
I was so scared of cockroaches. I hate bugs. I don't do bugs.
Yeah,
now
obviously, come on, I guess you couldn't see them, but you felt them, right?
Oh, you could see them. They were crawling in your mouth. I spit out a cockroach when Jordan was trying to get me to communicate this puzzle, and she was like, Kath, I need an answer. And I had a cockroach in my mouth, so I couldn't give her an answer. And it was the most disgusting thing ever. I think I'm so desensitized.
Wait, I guess cockroaches can't bite you.
No, they did. They not really. They really just bite. You can't really feel it. I had one go in my sports bra and it was biting my nipple the entire time I was doing it. It was nursing on me like a baby. It was awful.
No, sir.
It was awful.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, you're tough as nails. You really are.
My parents aren't going to believe it.
Yeah. Did you tell them?
My parents do not know yet. They haven't seen the show yet. They want me to watch it. I told them I was going to be a villain. So they're going to let me watch it before I let them watch it. Thank God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll see if I let them watch
it.
Okay.
Oh my God. What has been the biggest change in your life since you've gone by? I mean, are you an influencer or no?
I'm working on it. I have a small following. I'm trying to grow it into a bigger one. Hopefully with this show, it does well. So, it's really early with the show to be able to tell, but Honestly, I love creating content all day. It's such a fun thing. If I had 0 followers, I'd still do it.
No, it's definitely gonna blow up,
I hope so.
especially with you being the villain. Yes, definitely gonna happen.
We're manifesting this.
What's something people totally get wrong about you?
God, probably that I'm a bitch in real life too. I think you see me on the show and you hear me say things like, all men are stupid, which I stand by, but like all of these other things, and they think I must just be this horrible villain in real life. But I am super close with all of the cast still. With the exception of a few who none of us really like. But I mean, the relationships that I built with people in the house, I think, speak for themselves.
Oh, and that's amazing. And
It was incredible.
how long were you guys all together for?
So it's 10 weeks total. But when you're
Wow.
in this house, it doesn't feel like 10 weeks because you're not sleeping. You are going through this insane experience. It feels like you're in this parallel universe for a year with these people. So we are so close now. It feels like these people are my second family.
Family, yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. So, yeah, because you don't sleep, right? Oh, my
No.
God.
Oh my God. We didn't sleep hardly at all. I wish people
Really?
knew that about like shows.
Because that's the thing. I know, because, there's only so many hours. Like, it's an hour episode?
Yeah.
So they only could put so much in there. So
Yeah.
it's like what you actually really go through, people don't even know that.
Yeah. The psychological effects that sleep deprivation and just not eating super well, being in a different place, being with all of these people and, not having your own room to recharge. Like there's so many factors that go into your game that people don't realize.
Are you happy that you did it?
I'm so happy I did it. I would do it every day of my life if I could. I'm making it sound like some sort of psychological torture summer camp, and it was, but like it was also the best experience of my life. So if I had the chance to do it again, I would do it every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. Do you think you would ever be on a reality TV show?
Yeah, absolutely. And that sounds so horribly cocky, I think, but my friends and family were always like, you were made for reality TV. I don't know if that means they think I'm crazy, but they were always like, you need to do reality TV. So it was bound to happen sometime. Glad it
See?
happened now.
Yes. Okay. And I'm sure other opportunities will come from this.
I hope so.
Yeah. No, they definitely will. What is your daily life like now? Is it still normal or totally wild?
Honestly, my daily life has been done a complete 180 since the show. I don't work in tech anymore, and I'm focusing really on content creation and my mental health and writing. I write a lot, and that's like one of my biggest passions. So I do have a book coming out next year, and I'm very excited for it.
Oh, wow.
And yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you.
And like, what were you doing in tech?
So I was the tech manager / product manager. So I was basically the middle person between software engineers and UX UI designers. So whenever it came down to building a roadmap or focusing on long-term goals of what we wanted a product launch to look like, I would help get the software engineers and the designers on the same page to try to launch a product successfully for a client.
Wow, wonderful.
Yeah.
What did you go to school for?
I actually went to school for economics. I went to the business school and did economics, and then I moved to New York to work in finance here.
Which business school?
Coles College of Business at Kennesaw.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
from
Beautiful.
Georgia.
Wow. Okay.
Georgia girl.
My second daughter goes to the University of Michigan,
Oh wow.
and she studies economics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great school.
Yeah. No, really great.
Yeah.
So you're smarty pants.
Oh,
Yes.
I worked really hard. I don't know if it was naturally smart, but I'm
No, but
somebody like if I want something, I'm gonna do whatever I can to get it. I took that in my, academics, the same methods I applied to the snake, as I just really just worked my butt off every single day to try to stay in that house.
Love that. That's amazing. Yeah. When you want something, you got to go get it.
Yeah.
What's been the weirdest DM or brand offer you've gotten?
I get a lot of really weird DMs. I got a weird DM though once after the first episode. Someone asked me to sell them my underwear.
Oh my God.
It was a block. Immediately I blocked them. But yeah, I get the weirdest stuff. I'm sure you get weird DMs too, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't, I know, I don't, I guess right now don't have time to even look
Don't
at my,
even look.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
even, there's so many
You
I
don't want to
do
know
get. Yeah, I mean, I should look at them more, and I don't.
for a good laugh or
Yeah,
something.
or like maybe even when I'm traveling, that would be a good time, like on the plane or something, to look
Yeah.
at them. It's just, I know, it's just because, I've been doing TV now for so long
Yeah.
that it's just, well, it's like one thing after another.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I should look at them because, maybe there'll be good things in there too,
Yeah, there could be really good things, but honestly, just delete, block all of them.
Yes,
When I see those weird requests, I just delete all of them at once before reading them.
Yeah. Have you got any crazy brand deals?
I haven't yet. I've had a few offers, and I'm still looking at what's going to be better for me as far as my long-term career. I really want to align with brands that I see like have the same values or like vision that I do for my career. I'm really interested
I
in
like that.
fashion and lifestyle content, so I want to really focus and hone in the brand deals that I take to support that career.
Love that. Yeah, that's important.
Always a long game.
Yeah, no, definitely. What advice would you give someone that's blowing up overnight?
People are gonna hate you no matter what, so they might as well hate you for who you really are than for whatever facade you put on the internet. So whoever I'm gonna be on the internet or on a TV show, like I want it to represent myself authentically. And so I really try hard to be as transparent with my life and my mental health and problems as possible, because if you're gonna hate me, then I don't care if you hate me for who you are, because I like who I am.
Yeah, it's the best thing to be is authentic.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna have people that love you, and then you're gonna have people that hate you.
Yeah. And I
So
can't control any of the outside
exactly.
noise, so I
And
can only control the capacity of how I handle it.
correct. What does turning the tables mean to you? Like, is there some like a time in your life that you had to turn the tables?
Yeah, turning when I hear the phrase turning the tables, I really think of being dealt a certain hand and then deciding to do something else with it.
Correct.
And I grew up, we didn't have a lot of money. Like my dad was a police officer, my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and we constantly like we were taking in my cousins and like custody of them. So there was really like
Oh,
7 of us growing up in the house for majority of my life. And I knew being in that small town that I didn't want to live like that forever. So
and that
I
was in Georgia. We're
that was
in
in
Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah.
Oh,
And so
wow.
I just
That
knew
was really
that
nice of your parents to do
yeah,
that.
my parents are really, really good people for that. So I just knew that I wanted to make a different life for myself. I didn't want to just go to college, get married, have a bunch of babies, and settle in the suburbs like everybody else in my town did. I wanted something like more for myself, and I've taken a lot of risks to try to build the dream life that I want.
I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Aw. I mean, has your life changed since you've done the snake?
I think the biggest change from my life from the snake so far is evaluating myself on screen. Because when you see the things that you said or did on screen, you are like, oh my God, I can see why certain people had certain issues with me that I was never fully aware of before. Or just like the way that you made people feel during the show, or whether or not they wanted to play the game with you in the beginning, and you're learning these things about yourself for the first time, and those things translate to your personal life as well. So I think I've really healed a lot of my own personal traumas from doing the show. It's a very hard thing to explain.
Yeah, no, it's important to like watch yourself back
Yeah.
because, because I'm sure like from being on TV the first time,
Yeah.
doing the snake, this is your first time being on TV. I'm
Right.
sure you're going to get other opportunities to be on TV.
Hmm.
So it's important to watch yourself because,
Yeah.
you just learn from it and you
Yeah.
grow from it. And then,
Absolutely.
yeah, like you said, there's going to be things that you see and be like, oh my God, if I, have the opportunity, I'll definitely do it
Differently.
different next
Yeah.
time.
There's so many things that I would do differently if I could go back, and I can't go back. So the only thing I
Yeah.
can do is move forward and try to evolve myself. So that when the
And
next
learn from
opportunity
it.
comes, I'm even more prepared.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, don't beat yourself up from it. Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely don't do that.
It's hard,
Yeah.
watching yourself.
No, trust me. I mean, I didn't watch my show for years because it was just hard for me with being
Yeah.
on the show with family and everything. So
Hmm.
I never watched it. But and there's good and bad, and like I go back and forth with like, I should have watched it, I shouldn't have watched it. But
Yeah.
listen, it all it is what it is. So
It is what it is.
it was better that I didn't watch it. For me anyway. It
Yeah,
turned out
until you
better.
were ready.
Yeah. I mean, and then later on I watched it, but like it was better for me because
Yeah.
it would have been like a lot more bad
Yeah.
turmoil.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
So I'm glad I didn't watch it.
Yeah, protecting your mental health is like the most important thing.
Yes. And your, and my parents.
Yeah, and for your
It
kids,
was
like if you're protecting yourself, you're protecting your kids, you're protecting the
And-
people you love. So no one can blame you for decisions you make to protect the people you love.
Exactly. And that's what I was doing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know-
Oh, so tell me your strategy on the first episode of
Sure.
The Snake.
So I went in with the mentality on the snake that I'm gonna lay low and pretend to be dumb, sweet, innocent Kethryn. This Southern girl is just trying to make it in the Big Apple, and that strategy really worked for me. So at the first challenge, we have these 6 boxes in front of us, and in 5 of those boxes are snakes, and in one of the box is the snake medallion, and whoever had the snake medallion is the snake. But you had to basically do like this game of white elephant. And you had a bluff, have your poker face on. You don't want people to know whether or not you have the snake or a medallion. So
Right.
I had the medallion in the beginning, and I did not want to be the snake because I knew if I was the first snake, the next week they would have just enough reason to get rid of me for getting rid of someone first. So when it came down for my turn, I was like, I'm going to pretend and act really badly so everyone knows I have the medallion. And I did it because I wanted Jordan to get the medallion. That was the person I wanted to be in a pact with. But Devontae caught me first. He was the first person, so he took mine. And when it came to my turn, I took my box back. And then when it came to the last person who was able to take the box from somebody was Brian. Brian, I knew I wanted to be in a pact with. So I decided to show him that he could trust me. And I told him, I said, Brian, take my box. I have the medallion in my box. Because I wanted him to know that he could trust me and build a pact with him. And I wanted everyone to think that I really didn't want to be the snake. I didn't want people to think I was trying to win, because if people thought that I was just this sweet, naive girl, they would carry me along till the end where I could stab them in the back.
Right.
So with Brian, I just told him I had it. And he didn't believe me, so I was still the snake. So I earned his trust and I got guaranteed safety. So there was really no way for that to go wrong for me. And it worked really well. I don't regret any of the decisions I made when I was the first snake. I mean, I sent home Kaylee, the police officer, and oh, thank God I did. Like, this girl was insane. Respectfully.
Like, why?
Oh my
Tell
God.
me.
She was too much, too quickly. She was throwing herself on all the guys, like trying to get with Brett so hard. All she would talk about was like how badly she wanted to Brett, and Brett
Oh my God.
was so uncomfortable. He pulled her to the side. He's like, listen, I am not interested in you. Please, chill out.
Could that go on the show?
I'm sorry?
Could that go on?
Yeah.
If she wanted to?
If she wanted
Or
to.
if they both wanted to? That's what I meant.
I mean, yeah, if they both wanted to, they could definitely do that. But he was very clearly not interested. And she had pulled me for so many conversations, trying to be my best friend. And it was really not genuine. And I could tell really quickly that she was trying really hard to kiss my ass because I was the snake. And every conversation with her moods or personalities would do a 180. And she just seemed like such a wild card to me. So I got rid of her. And I kept the NFL cheerleader, Mac, who I knew was really nice and trustworthy.
So in the second episode, because you were the snake, you were able to get rid of somebody.
In the first episode, I was able to get rid of somebody.
In the first episode, because you became snake. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so I did I was able to get rid of Kaylee. Don't regret that. She said some nasty things about me on a podcast too. Whatever.
Well, she was angry because you got rid of her.
Yeah, it's hard to go home first. I had a lot of sympathy for her for that, but I kind of thought she was going to take the humble route afterwards. That didn't happen. And then episode 2, Jack was the snake, that was a really intense challenge. Did you see? We had to drink these smoothies that were made of disgusting things like meats, like liver and all of this real fish eyeballs.
And you had to drink it?
We had to drink it.
Oh my God.
I was puking before we had started. That is my worst fear.
Oh my God. Wow.
So I knew I was throwing the challenge. I didn't even know if I had to because I just cannot drink those meat smoothies. That is disgusting.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to drink that.
You didn't think you could?
No,
I think you could do
no,
it.
I would absolutely I wouldn't even try.
Really?
I wouldn't even try.
See, I couldn't do it at all.
Yeah,
I had one sip, but I was puking.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to try.
It
And
was
like, could that
brutal.
make you sick?
So they do have really good food and safety prep on the show. You know, they spoke to us before to guarantee that this was safe to consume. So we weren't worried about whether or not it was going to make us sick. It was more so whether or not we were going to puke our guts out. And almost all of us puked. It was so much worse than it looked.
Oh
And
my
it was chunky. It wasn't even like something you could chug. Like you had to, a lot of it you had to eat with like a spoon.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh yeah,
Oh my God.
awful.
Like whoever came up with this show, it's like great. I'm like,
They just get off on torturing people.
and look, and all of you, so far I've spoke to 3 of you on the snake, and everyone says they would do it again.
Yeah,
They would do it, I'm like, would
Isn't
you,
that
like, I'm
crazy?
asking you, would you do the show again?
absolutely.
Say that?
Isn't that crazy that we
That-
had to do all these horrible things and we still love the experience so much? But we made amazing friends. Like the people in the house, even if they were not on your side, you were best friends with them. And it's such a weird thing to
Because,
explain.
it's like a great bond because you guys were
It is a
with
great
each
bond.
other every
Yeah.
day. And like you said,
when you don't have your phone or any access to your family.
oh, that's what I asked you. You don't have phones at all,
Mm-mm.
right?
No, you don't have phones. So we were like crying. I was like crying, missing my family and my boyfriend, and everyone's just so there with you. Like Derek on the show, he has a baby, and he was missing her
Aw.
first birthday to try to do the show and make a better life for his family. And I have so much respect for Derek for those reasons and for many more. But like you can feel like the longing of everybody who misses their family so much and is just trying to create a better life for them.
Yeah. Aw. I
Yeah.
love that. What else could you tell me?
Ooh, let me think.
Yeah. What else?
There was actually a bunch of stray dogs everywhere, and that was the one thing that you don't really see is how long things take to film. And like it's like 500 hours of TV condensed to 1 hour episodes or 45 minutes.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah,
'cause
but
there's so much that we filmed with housewives that sometimes they didn't even make air.
yeah, and you're like, I wish there was some context given as to why I said this or why I did this because people don't understand the entire reasoning. But it's impossible. It's impossible to put 500 hours into a 45-minute episode.
Right. Yeah. They only could use, like whatever they think is the most important
Yeah.
for the episode.
And that to them is whatever's most important. I understand that, but it is sometimes frustrating to watch it and wish more context was given. We had all these stray dogs running around. In Argentina, there's tons of stray dogs. So they would run in and out of the house, and the producers would have to chase them out. And during the saving ceremonies, we would have to stop filming because there would be dogs running up and down those
Wow.
steps and like barking everywhere. And the producers
my
are like
God.
chasing them around. That part was really funny, but we were also so tired. And you're walking in the mud of Argentina in these heels you have to wear, and like your hair is like 3 times as big. Your curls fell out 3 hours ago, and you can't really do anything about it. So, yeah.
Wait, did you guys have hair and makeup?
We didn't have hair and makeup in the true sense. Like we did our own hair and makeup, but then they went and they touched you up. Like they put like powder on your
okay,
face
okay.
and like lip stuff on. So,
And how long were the ceremonies? Is that what you called them? The
the
ceremonies?
saving ceremonies.
The saving
They
ceremony.
took like 5 hours to
I'll
film.
say that. So how long were the saving ceremonies?
Like 5 hours. But you see 20 minutes of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is long.
It is so long.
And why did it take so long?
God, it's just part of it is we had to drive to the saving ceremony. You
Oh.
can't talk. You have to go film walking down the clay road a billion times. You have to they have to move you in position so where the cameras can see every person's face in the pit. Then the snake goes up and he does this little talk, and then they pick one by one, and everyone gives their speeches of why they're picking that person. And then the bottom 2, they plead their case. And then afterwards, you're doing interviews of what you thought about everything. And those take a really long time. So you get back, and I mean, we had no idea what time it was. We just knew that we had to somehow take our makeup off and pass out in bed. And we would wake up and do everything, like strategize again the next morning. So
Wow. I wonder, do you know if there's going to be a season 2?
I hope so. I think
Okay.
this show has a lot of potential because of just how original the safety chain concept is. You never see shows that are competition shows where your votes are exposed to everybody, you know? Like everyone, usually it's a majority rules or, you know, everyone's voting a certain person out. But in this scenario, you had to have one person save you. And the person who had the power, they're immune, but they don't have all the power. They can't decide who's going to be in the bottom. So learning how to navigate that takes a different kind of strategy that I think people who really love game shows would love to be a part of.
Yeah, and you know what I love about the snake is like they reached out to like individuals, like
Yeah.
just like some. You don't have to be like this crazy content creator
Yeah.
or like have
All
like
real
all these
people, yeah.
million followers or anything like that.
Mhm.
Like just, I mean, how many followers do you have on Instagram?
Like 11,000?
Okay, see,
Yeah.
and so you don't have to have like 500,000
Yeah.
or anything like that. So, and so you reached out because you were following this producer. But
Yeah.
for instance, I spoke to someone else that was on the snake, and she said that someone reached out to her.
On Instagram.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she didn't even have that many followers.
Yeah.
So
They really try to find people with really persuasive professions, and that was their goal, which I loved. I mean, you had a priest, and he has to try to get people to
That's
come to
crazy.
church and believe in Jesus. So there's so many different
That's
like.
crazy. There was a priest there.
I know. I didn't think he was a real priest. I was like, there's no way.
Where
a
was
real
he from?
priest. He's from California, but
Uh-huh.
or he's a pastor, and
A pastor.
yes. And I always was just like, I thought he was pretending to be a pastor and I thought that was him manipulating us, and that was going to be like a twist in the game. Yeah. So I was not right about that.
He really was.
He really was a pastor.
Oh my God. All right. So I want to tell everybody the snake airs Tuesday nights at 9/8 Central on Fox and the next day on Hulu.
That's right.
Make sure you rate, review, and subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Thank you so much, Kethryn, for coming on, turning the tables. I just want to say love, love, love you, and love to have you back.
I'm a huge fan. I hope I can come back. 'Cause-
Yes, definitely, definitely. You
Yeah.
know, like you'll see, once you're on TV, it blows up.
Thank
Like,
you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that because
Yeah,
I'm praying that I get on some more game shows. I'm ready. I am ready to play the game.
There's
again.
so many game shows out there, and you're open to doing other game shows.
I'm open to doing anything that will have me. I will go on. Like my goal and Frankie's goal, all we would talk about in the house was, what if we're housewives one day in New York City?
I love that.
We are just like reality TV people. Like that's just who we are. So
All right, so you hear that? She's open to other game shows,
other shows,
other competition shows. So
Mhm.
she's all in.
I'm
So,
all in, baby.
Thank you so, so much. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Love, love, love.
I'm turning the tables. I'm turning the tables. Let's go. I know you love my style. I'm gonna make them smile. I am the one to win. Keeping them all tuned in. I'm turning the tables. I'm turning the tables.